Hello, I'm Bruce Lorenz, and this show is called Bruce on the Loose. And this summer we've been going ahead and reading some books to our young readers here in Wadsworth. I'm an Oasis tutor, and this year we'll take the year off and go ahead and try to get reading continuing in Wadsworth with this TV show. I'm going to take my mask off so I'm a little more, you can hear me a little better, but still making sure that we take all the precautions we need to be safe as we go ahead in our activities. Today, I went to the library, and our librarians are so wonderful downtown, and they went ahead and pulled some books for me, and I really do have really a fetish. I really enjoy Pete the Cat, read some of those books tutoring, and we are going to go ahead and read one today, Pete the Cat and the New Guy. So this should be interesting today. It was Sunday, and Pete's friends had come to play. They were rocking to a new song when beep, beep, beep. There was a noise coming from across the street. Wise Old Owl had a view from his tree. Pete said, "Hey, Owl, what do you see?" Owl said, "All I see are green shoes and a red hat." Pete answers, "Sounds like my kind of cat." Pete could not imagine who this new guy could be. "I really hope it's a new friend for me." On Monday, Pete wanted to say hi, but he was feeling kind of shy. So he just rode by and by and by and by. And finally, Pete got to meet the new guy. Pete said, "I've never met anyone quite like you. You seem like a duck and like a beaver, too." The new guy said to Pete, "My name is Gus. Glad to meet you. I'm a platypus." Pete said, "You're not like me, and I'm not like you, but I think being different is really very cool." On Tuesday, Pete and Gus took a walk down the street. They came to Squirrel, who was playing in a tree. "Hi, Gus," said Squirrel. "Climbing is easy. Try and see." Gus gave the tree a try, but the branch was way too high. "I wish I could climb like you, but climbing is something I just can't do." Pete said, "Don't be sad, don't be blue. There is something everyone can do." On Wednesday, Pete and Gus took a walk down the street. They came to Pete's friend Grumpy Toad, who said, "Come play leapfrog with me. Jumping is easy. Try and see." Gus jumped and leaped, but he couldn't get over Toad or Pete. "I wish I could jump like you, but jumping is something I just can't do." Pete said, "Don't be sad, don't be blue. There is something everyone can do." On Thursday, Pete and Gus took a walk down the street. Soon they saw Octopus, who said, "Come juggle with me. Juggling is easy. Try and see." "I wish I could juggle like you, but juggling is something I just can't do. Pete said, "Don't be sad, don't be blue, there is something everyone can do." On Friday, Pete and Gus took a walk down the street. Gus said, "I can't juggle or jump or climb a tree. It's no fun around here for me." On Saturday, Pete hoped Gus would come out to play. "I wish Gus wasn't sad. I wish Gus wasn't blue. I wish there was something we could do." Just then, Pete heard a groovy sound. It was coming from across the street. Gus was rocking to his own beat. Sweet. Pete said, "Check out Gus, the platypus. He found something he can do, something cool he can do with us." And the last page says tap, thump, thump, tap. And it shows Gus along with the octopus, the frog, and an alligator who he didn't meet, and Pete the cat on the guitar, and Owl up in his tree listening to the good music that all the friends were putting together. Well, that was an excellent book, and it just shows me and maybe you that we all have things that we can do. We all have skills and interests. Gus really had trouble climbing a tree like the squirrel. He had trouble juggling like the octopus with all his arms. He had trouble jumping with the frog, but boy, he could sure play those instruments, and he was a good drummer and really added to the band that Pete and all his buddies went ahead and played, and they probably entertained the neighborhood too. Everyone enjoys music very much, and Gus found his niche. He found something he could do, and he was very, very happy, and he wasn't blue, and he wasn't sad anymore because he found something he could do. Now, we're going to read a very good book from Marvel, and it's one that I've read before. The movie was on just a couple weeks ago on ABC, and we watched that, and it's called Black Panther. Meet Black Panther. Attention Black Panther fans, look for these words when you read this book. Can you spot them all? And some of the words are beads, fighter, doctor, and chase. This is Black Panther. He is also known T'Challa. He is the next king of Wakanda. He has a special suit and is very smart. Black Panther jumps into action to help his people. His sister Shuri invents beads that help Black Panther. Her inventions are very useful. Black Panther's beads stop the truck full of strangers. He waits in the shadows. He plans his next move. T'Challa stops the bad guys. His plans always work. He is very fast. Then he sees Nakia. They were friends when they were kids. She is on a mission for Wakanda too. T'Challa and Nakia played together when T'Challa was the prince of Wakanda. Now Nakia helps people around the world. She is a great fighter too. T'Challa is happy to go back home. He talks to his mother, Ramonda. They remember his father. Chakaka was a great king. He and Ramonda raised Chakala to do what is right. While he is home in Rolanda, Chakala talks to his sister Shiri. Shiri is so smart, she makes all of Black Panther's gadgets. She makes Chakala a brand new Black Panther suit. This suit absorbs attacks. Now Chakala must become the king of Walanda. He must fight without his suit. He must fight without his super strength. One tribe does not want Chakala to be king of Walanda. Makaku is their leader. He fights Chakala to see who will be the king. Everyone watches. Chakala must beat Bakuku. The fight is close, but Chakala wins. He is a great fighter, even without his suit. After his fight, Chakala needs to rest. Zuri takes care of him. He is the best doctor in the Golden City. He restores Chakala's strength and talks about his father. But Black Panther cannot rest for long. Okoyo has bad news. She is a member of the Royal Guard. She is one of the best warriors in Rolanda too. Ulysses Klute stole something important. It is Walanda's vibranium. Chakala must catch Klute. Eric Killmonger will do anything to help Klute. He wants money and power. He helps Klute try to sell the vibranium. CIA agent Everett Ross sets a trap. He catches the villains. Ross is friends with Chakala. Klute and Killmonger try to escape the trap. Luckily, Black Panther is close. Black Panther will not let them get away. The chase is on. Can Black Panther catch Klute and save Walanda? Well, this is a very good Marvel's book, and it really does go ahead and show all the technology that some of the nations around the world use, and it's certainly very, very important to go ahead and have trusted friends. As we talked, Gus in our first book had very good friends, including Pete the Cat. Well, Chakala had some very good friends as well. His sister, he could really depend on her, and other people along the way, certainly the doctor and his inner circle of friends and warriors helped. And it's really important to have friends you can trust and friends that when the chips fall down, you can really depend on them and they will not let you down. So making friends is important. It doesn't, you can have a lot of people that you know. They're acquaintances. They're people you can casually and you like from time to time and see them. But it's very important to have friends you can count on, and you can talk to them if you're in need of someone to go ahead and let them know what's going on in your life. And it's really important to have friends that you can, again, count on and depend on and lean on when you need that extra help. You've been listening to This is Bruce on the Loose, and I hope some people that I had last year in tutoring helped and watched and listened. I hope Sophia was able to listen. I think she's a first grader this year, and also Vincent. I hope they were able to watch and view the show today. So thanks very much, and we'll talk to you next week.